Quotation marks can throw experienced writers for a loop, but luckily I'm here today to help you use quotation marks with confidence. Use quotation marks anytime you need to convey that you are using somebody else's words. For example, when you're telling a friend what another friend had to say in a situation. The quotation marks are the divider between your words and the other person's words. One way to remember this is to think about their mouth around their words, and that's where you put the quotation marks. For example, and then I called her and I told her that Cody was going to be at the movie theater, but she said, yeah, whatever, let's go to the mall. Use quotes in your writing anytime another author has said something so eloquently that you couldn't possibly say it better yourself. For example, Shakespeare, the Bard, was the master of Elizabethan insults. In his play Coriolanus, he wrote, "More of your conversation would infect my brain." Ooh, bro, you need some aloe for that burn? When using quotation marks, be sure to hug them right up around the words that were said or written. For example, you do not want to type a space in between the quotation marks and the words. Put them right up there next to each other. Also, make sure that your punctuation, periods, commas, question marks, etc., goes inside the quotes.
Everybody into the pool!
But what to do when you have a quote inside of a quote? Well, don't worry. Start like normal with your double quotation marks. And then switch to single quotation marks, in blue in this example, to show the quote that is quoted inside of your quote. Now, sometimes we use quotation marks in a figurative way to show that something doesn't live up to what people say about it. In this example, the writer doesn't think that so-called scary movies are really all that scary. Where we sometimes run into trouble is when we try to use quotation marks to show emphasis or excitement. Sometimes it can make things look unintentionally shady. I don't know about you, but I don't trust real soft serve or chicken pot pies.
Essence, a sophisticated heat beam which we called a laser.
Now let's recap what we have learned. Use quotation marks when you want to show that you are using somebody else's words. Place the quotation marks right up against the words with no spaces in between. Periods, commas, and other punctuation go inside of the quotation marks. Use single marks to show a quote inside of a quote, and do not use quotation marks to try to show emphasis or excitement. Use these tips and you will be confused.
Never.